In the final part, we explore several important concepts related to teams, including virtual teams, executive and top management teams, boards of directors, and team autonomy. We then conclude by summarizing the key ideas covered throughout this series. Let's start with virtual teams, which are becoming more and more relevant every day. Even before the pandemic, more than 8.4 million people worldwide were already working virtually. But after 2020, that number skyrocketed. Today, virtual work is no longer the exception. It's part of how modern organizations operate. However, virtual teams come with unique challenges. The first one is control. Traditionally, many managers believe that if they can't see employees working, the work might not be happening. But that doesn't hold true for virtual teams. Instead of physical supervision, managers need to focus on results, clear goals, and trust-based accountability. Speaking of trust, that's the second challenge. How can team members trust one another when they rarely meet face-to-face? Trust takes longer to build in virtual teams, and it requires intentional effort, like regular check-ins, transparent communication, and empathy. And that leads to the third big challenge, communication. In face-to-face settings, so much of what we say is actually nonverbal, through tone, posture, or facial expressions. In virtual settings, that's often lost. That's why it's crucial to use tools like video calls or even emojis and reaction icons to keep communication more human. To see how important communication became, let's look at Zoom. In January 2020, Zoom's stock price was around $80. 10 months later, it hit nearly $500. That dramatic rise shows how essential virtual communication tools became during the pandemic. But notice what happened afterward. As companies started calling employees back to the office, Zoom's stock dropped again, returning close to its pre-pandemic level. Now the question is working in the office truly more productive? Or can people be just as effective working virtually? The debate continues. Employees often prefer flexibility, while many companies still want to bring everyone back together. Top management teams, TMTs. Another important type of team in organizations is the top management team, or TMT. This group usually includes the CEO, vice presidents, and other senior executives, sometimes organized by function, like HR, marketing, or finance, and sometimes by region. For instance, at Nestlé, the TMT might include presidents of regional branches, such as the US, Africa, Asia, and Europe. Together, they make high-level decisions that shape the company's strategy and direction. Research shows that the composition of the top management team matters. Companies with diverse TMTs, in terms of gender, age, education, or experience, often make more innovative and well-balanced decisions compared to those with very similar or homogeneous leadership teams. Board of Directors. The Board of Directors is another influential group, especially in public companies. Board members are appointed by shareholders and have several key responsibilities: selecting and evaluating the CEO, determining executive compensation, setting reward systems, and approving major strategic decisions. In essence, the board provides oversight and accountability to ensure the company is being led in the best interest of shareholders who are the real owners of the company. Types of teams, leadership and autonomy. Teams also differ in how they are led. Traditional or manager-led teams have an appointed leader who assigns tasks, monitors progress, and holds authority, including hiring or firing members. In contrast, self-managed teams operate with more autonomy. Members may select their own leader, or even rotate leadership roles. They take collective responsibility for results, and sometimes handle their own hiring decisions. For example, Texas Instruments, a global semiconductor company, uses self-directed teams to improve production processes. These teams don't rely on external supervision. They identify problems, propose solutions, and make decisions internally. Self-managed and self-directed teams often report higher job satisfaction, creativity, and engagement, though they also require maturity, trust, and strong communication among members. You can think of these teams as existing along a continuum of empowerment, from lowest in traditionally managed teams to highest in self-directed ones. Designing effective teams. So, what makes a team effective? Several factors play a role. 1. Team composition. Having the right mix of skills, knowledge, and personalities matters. Complementary strengths make the team more capable and resilient. 2. Team size. Smaller teams, typically fewer than 10 members, tend to perform better. As Jeff Bezos famously said, if you can't feed a team with 2 pizzas, it's too large. 3. Diversity. Diverse teams can spark creativity and innovation. People from different backgrounds bring new ideas and perspectives. But diversity can also bring conflict, so managing it well is essential to turn potential tension into productive energy. When teams get too large, it helps to form sub-teams, smaller groups that handle specific tasks, and then coordinate with the larger team for overall goals. Building cohesive and effective teams. Finally, here are a few suggestions for building stronger, more cohesive teams. Celebrate differences. It helps avoid groupthink and encourages creativity. Establish common rituals and norms. This relates to the norming stage of team development. Shared habits build unity. Communicate openly. Transparency builds trust and minimizes misunderstandings. Set clear goals. Everyone should understand the mission and their role in it. Recognize contributions. Acknowledgement goes a long way in motivating members. Whenever you work in a team, whether in class, in a startup, or in a corporate setting, keep these principles in mind. Effective teamwork doesn't just happen by chance. It's designed, managed, and nurtured.